All right. It's Monday. You know, when it's Monday around this time, there's only one time and one time only. It's June's Monday quarterback now. Season 8, week 11. And look, we got a full house here tonight. A lot of winners. I also won this week too. Y'all want to know why I won this week?
Why you won?
The Giants was on the bye. God damn it. I also won this
week
too. We'll talk about that. I know what you're talking about. Quarterback on our open discussion. We'll definitely talk about that. But before we start, let's get to it.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere. And I can find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Hey, what's going on? Once again, man, this is June's Monday quarterback. Week 11, man. Week 11, man. Season 8, man. You know how we do every Monday. We on June's Monday quarterback. We recap all the games from yesterday afternoon, evening. You know, we also pick our top quarterbacks from week 11 so far, even though we got one game to go tonight. Talking about that one game. We also going to preview, make our picks for the Monday night football game between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. And a lot more. We're going to talk about a lot more. A lot of things came out today, especially surrounding my New York Giants. So we'll definitely get into that in open discussions. But like I mentioned before, we got a full house tonight. Man. Let me introduce my producer, my engineer, the best engineer producer in the family, my guy Josh. Josh, was good, Josh?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Okay. Like I said, we got a bunch of winners in the panel tonight, even me, the Giants fan. All right, we got a bunch of winners. Josh Packers came through yesterday in that big time rivalry against the Bears. We got the ignorant thinker in the building. What's good? You muted.
Yeah, I'm in the building. My bad. I ain't know I was muted. I'm in the building. What's going on, everybody? What's up, everybody?
We good.
Man.
We got my guy. We got my guy Derek, the biggest Bronco fan I know.
You know the deal.
What's good?
What's good?
Yeah. Talking about winners. We're definitely talking about. We'll get to it. We'll get to it in open discussion.
Hey, you said we got winners. Did the Ravens win? Oh, my fault.
Yeah. I say in the panel.
My
He ain't show up yet.
My fault. Yeah, I thought somebody was just on the comments.
In the background, talking about the Ravens in the background.
Yeah.
It's a blessing when I do a show with this young lady right here, man. The chocolate girl, the chocolate writer, Sharon Mullen is on June's Monday quarterback, y'all. I wish I had my hand claps. Sharon, you here? Where you at? She
got in the background. In the background.
Oh, I thought that was saying my bad, Sharon. I didn't know she went back out.
No, I've been here. I am here. Hello, gentlemen. I am here. Glad to be here.
Yes. Thank you. I know why you're on here for. But
I was invited.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, she is here. Thank you for being on June's Monday quarterback. For sure. Hey, and we in the background, we also got another winner. My guy Ethan is in the background. Bills pulling that win out in dramatic fashion yesterday. Ethan was good.
It's a good day. It's Victory Monday.
Victory Monday all across the board on
Hey,
June's
from
Monday.
Broncos country, thank you.
My
Thank
sister's a Broncos fan too. That's the first message I got from her.
Thank you. Thank
Right,
you.
from the
Thank
whole
you.
NFL. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Josh, let's get to it. We got Ron Thomas in the building. All right, you know how we always do. We always start with Sunday Night Football, the last game we see.
What up, Ron?
Sunday
Up,
night.
Ron?
And what a game. What a game. The Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Tell it two halves, right? You had the Chargers that came out firing, hitting on all levels, running the ball, passing the ball. Herbert hitting everybody on the field, man, and they was dominating. Was 24-6 at half?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, then here come the Bengals. Second half, they passing attack, led by Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep both of them boys in Cincinnati come next year. But Joe Burrow started doing his thing, and they tied the ball game up at 27. It was 27-27. At one point, then they ain't missed one field goal. They missed two field goals to go up in this game, and you can't give teams too many chances, man. And the Chargers capitalized off the missed field goals, and J.K. Dobbins ran that touchdown in. And shout out to J.K. Dobbins too, man. That young man went through a lot the past couple of years, man. And to see him shine like this out in L.A., man, says a lot, man. So kudos to that young man. But they pull out the victory, man, 34-27. What's your thoughts on this game? Then starting with you, Dan. What are your thoughts on this game, man? Right here.
It just seemed like the Chargers gave up in the second half. They just said we're gonna run the ball, and after that we was gonna play defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's just about it. That's the only thing they was just saying they was gonna do. And Joe Burrow, number one thing he loved to do is pass the ball. So he loves, throwing the ball on touchdowns and trying to get his team back, but his defense ain't that good. So,
Isn't this the most points they gave up all season?
They got to spend some money on defense.
Right.
This the most points they give up all season, right?
No, they gave up 34. They gave up to what you call them? They gave up like 30 something Baltimore.
Nah, he's talking about the Chargers, right? Chargers? Yeah. I don't think they give up.
Yeah, I think so.
They're top 3, top 5 defense. So yeah.
But the Chargers, man, they definitely one of them teams to look out for.
I'm eating crow, June, because I really thought we was gonna be better than them this year. We usually get over on Chargers. We beat them twice last year, but they got us this year. Mm-hmm. Pastor would say that was the game he was out with concussion. So, kudos to Jim Harbaugh. He turned that whole entire franchise around, man. They're with a 3rd or 4th seed now. They're the 4th seed. Seed.
I was watching the game last night.
No. 5.
Yeah. They 5? They're okay.
Yeah, 4 goes to Houston.
Okay, yeah, because they're the division winner.
Division
leader, yeah.
You just brought Jim Harbaugh name up right there.
Yeah.
I was watching this game last night. Yo, everywhere this guy has been as a coach is instant success. Like, starting with Stanford. From Stanford going to the 49ers. From 49ers going back to college to Michigan. And what he did in Michigan. And now coming back to the NFL and have this Chargers team, like you just said, a lot of people ain't expect a lot from in the AFC.
Are we considering Herbert to be in the top 5 or top 10? Because that was the big argument last year.
I think last night he looked like top 5-ish, but the last couple of years with Staley, he kind of dropped down a little bit, especially with not a lot of playoff runs. I think he only made the playoff one time only, and that one time he made the playoffs didn't look good at all. Blew a 21 point lead in that game. So he, like I said, I felt like he fell off that top 5. He was mentioned up there a couple of years ago. Probably he was top 5, but yeah. Chocolate guy, chocolate rider. Your thoughts on this game? You know, I know it's a rival in the Cincinnati Bengals. I know you enjoying them, not winning a lot of games.
Well, yeah, I'm enjoying that part, but I hate it for Joe because I like Joe.
I like Joe.
And I actually picked Cincinnati to win this game. I was pretty pissed that they didn't. But I want to say something about what you just said about Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Come on now. Don't be so quick to give him all this praise. It's not like the Chargers were god-awful terrible before he got there. It's not like he had to build a whole team.
No, they were terrible last year.
And start to win. They were not terrible.
They were terrible last year.
I can name a few teams that were much worse than them. They had good pieces. No, Derek, no. You can say that all you want. Fact still remains. They were not terrible. They still had some great. I'm not finished. They had some great individual players. All they needed to do was put in a few pieces, and that's what they did. They were not just terrible bottom basement, and here comes Harbaugh to save the day and sprinkle magic, and all of a sudden they're good.
No,
that's not what's happening here.
They had great talent. Nobody's doubting that. That's not my argument. My argument is this: you had all that talent, but what's the name was a terrible coach.
Bailey.
So Harbaugh did turn that entire franchise around.
Oh, that's amazing.
I never said that the previous coach was good.
Okay.
And I never said that Harbaugh is a bad coach. You'll never hear me say that he's a bad coach.
I understand you said that, but I
love him in the NFL. I just hate him in college. But in the NFL, I loved him when he was at San Francisco.
I know you don't like him because you're a Spartan
They
fan.
shouldn't have never let him go.
No.
And I told my 49er friends that y'all gonna pay for that because you shouldn't have let him go, and they paid for it. But anyway, I'm just saying I like to call things accurately, and I just feel like you being disingenuous to try to put this all on him being the miracle worker. I'm sorry, I don't have that opinion. You can't change my mind. I'm trying to be very honest about it. Okay. He's done a great job, but this is not something that you want to say, oh, he's coach of the year or some craziness, because you know that's what people are gonna do.
Oh, they're gonna do it. I feel like Tomlin has done a great job with y'all, and I think he might win it.
Let me tell you something.
Again,
Mike Tomlin has been the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers for over 15 years and never been coach of the year. Now, after the stellar seasons that he has produced, he has been able to literally make magic from nothing several times and never got it.
Right.
And now that Jim went to the Chargers in the offseason before one game, he's on the short list of coach of the year already. He hadn't even played one game yet. He was already on the list. People are already talking about it. So I've already conditioned myself to not be heartbroken because they'll rob him again. It always happens to Mike Tomlin.
Listen, I am all behind Tomlin this year. Like what he did. Don't get it twisted. Y'all were a playoff team last year. So, you know, it wasn't like Tomlin always have y'all winning. Yeah. But he's turned and people have argued about this about Russell Wilson. He's kind of made y'all a juggernaut now. You only lost 2 games.
Josh, is that the next game, Josh?
Yeah, so,
probably Kansas City in the building.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, more. But I'm just saying, y'all need to just pump your brakes on the Harbaugh is doing miraculous stuff, and it's all him. He's turned it around.
We'll see.
Herbert had a bad season last season, and I think he put time in the offseason. He looks better. Yeah. He looks like he did about 2 years ago.
Hey Sharon, you know what they're not doing? He's not dropping back, throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game.
Right.
The ball to them running backs.
Because Harbaugh probably realized that's hurting the game. That awareness. I mean, he's got a great football mind.
Right.
But Herbert put the time in to improve his game, I believe. That's just what I believe. And
Doing it with young receivers too. Ain't no big name receivers over there.
No.
Well, I've always had Herbert in my top 5 and top 10. People have argued me about him. I'm only going off his first 2 seasons. He put up 9,000 yards passing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
I've never had him in my top 5. I've never had him in top 5.
His rookie season, it was an argument between him and Russ because Russ was coming in with us, and I who knew we was gonna be terrible for the last 2 years. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, Russ is better than Herbert, and then I see him. Like, oh, okay, I'll change my mind now. Yeah. But yeah,
he was better than Herbert. He was better than Herbert then. It's just your team was bad. Period.
I wouldn't say we were bad, but I mean,
no, y'all were bad, and your coach made it worse. Yes, y'all were bad.
That's an argument for another day. That's an argument for another day.
All right, let's move along. Yeah. Jim Harbaugh, former team, the San Francisco 49ers, once again blew another fourth quarter lead. Fourth quarter lead right here.
As usual.
At home, too. They've been doing this at home. Against division rivals.
Against division rivals. Against everybody in the division. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, Jay Will been pissed about Kyle Shanahan for a while now. And I'm like, I just got out of Super Bowl. What, like, dude? He's like, hey, man.
Right. So you got this is the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl hangover curse right here.
Yeah.
This is the curse. I know this because I've been through this.
He can't get it done.
Yeah, and they getting healthy. I don't know now. I don't know what's the excuse now. They getting healthy. They got Christian McCaffrey back. The defense. Still, I don't know. Bosa. It irks me yesterday watching Bosa on the sideline. I don't know what kind of injury he had, but why the Seattle Seahawks was driving down the field for that game-winning touchdown. It's Geno.
He re-aggravated the injury he had a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow. Okay. I was just watching from Red Zone. Because my eyes was more focused.
What's your opinion about Geno? Geno's been like, hey, nobody's looking at me, but for the last few seasons, Geno's been all right, man. I don't know between him and Sam Darnold. I don't know what they eating, but they just revived their career. Sheesh.
Hey, don't forget Baker. Don't forget Baker now.
Yeah. And Baker too. Yep. And Baker too.
Well,
yep.
Geno just won't quit. He doesn't have quit in him.
Good.
That's it. Last year he didn't do as well as he did the year before.
Yeah.
But he's he's holding his own this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you say, man, they wrote him off, but he just didn't right back. So
he ain't right back.
So, man, shout out to the Seahawks, man. That was a good division win and keep them in the float in that NFC.
That whole division is competitive.
It's up for grabs.
Yeah,
up for grabs. You could be number 1 and be number number 4 in that division the next week. So
the Cardinals are still running that division, right?
Yeah. They play tough. So
hey, question, fellas. Who's hurt? Who's hurt on San Francisco that they can't stop the run all of a sudden?
It's a lot of people gonna say Dre Greenlaw. The injury to Dre Greenlaw not being there is kind of are hurting them a little bit. Even though Fred Warner, which I feel like is the man on the captain on that defense, but they say Dre Greenlaw, the injury Dre Greenlaw is really showing this year.
Okay.
Is Brock Purdy gonna be there? It's I understand that you got all these pieces and weapons and stuff, but is Brock Purdy the guy? Or we overrating him?
Brock Purdy's the guy.
Yeah, okay. He has shown that he's a winner.
He's serviceable.
Yeah.
He's serviceable.
Serviceable. Hold on there. Serviceable means game manager.
He's a game manager.
A lot of game managers.
Shout out to Cam Newton. Shout out to my boy Cam.
All right. As we move along, the Buffalo Bills.
I have to turn my camera on for this one.
Listen.
I just want to show y'all. I picked the Bills to win.
OG, me and him was going at it yesterday a little bit, and I said OG was pissed. He threw that pick. I said, why is he trying to be like Mahomes? You throw the ball long and you run people over. Stick to what you know. And as soon as he do that dumb behind shovel pass, he threw a pick. OG cussing him out. But that run at the end in the fourth, oh my goodness. Yo, he's special, bro. People really, I think he does need. Him and Lamar needs a championship.
And just for for all the marbles. Well, so whatever. Right now he's leading the odds for the MVP.
That's crazy. I knew that was gonna happen.
Of course, as soon as he gets a good couple good games, it's a wrap.
Oh man, I know he got the stats to back it up a little bit.
He's
I'm not
leading the league,
discounting.
and he didn't know that many touchdowns. I mean, I'm sorry,
Interceptions,
interceptions
right?
of the year.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Joe Burrow is leading the league in passing and
Yeah,
in touchdown. I think he's tied. It's a 3-way tie between him.
No.
Last time I checked, it might have changed because
Josh Allen is 6th in touchdowns, 4th in QBR, and 7th in yards.
Okay.
So no, he doesn't have better stats.
It's just
but he passes the eye test though.
Yeah. The team is winning.
He's tough.
The eye test. He got Allen on the back of his jersey. He's number 10, number 17 at the Bills. So there you go. He's he's in the running.
Yeah.
Well, you think he's in the running because he's got us playing this well, even with the all the players we lost and all that, and we're still winning.
Both lost both of your outside weapons and Stephon Diggs.
And for what it's worth, both of those outside weapons are done for the year on their other teams.
How's Cooper doing? Is Cooper all right? I heard he
made a couple of catches yesterday.
Yeah, he got in there yesterday. He's still nursing that wrist, but he got in there and played.
Yeah. So,
well, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Bills though. They're looking impressive. That's why I picked them to win. I felt like
you're right.
It was their time to upset the Chiefs, and I felt it. And so, shout out to them.
Can I ask Ethan the question? Ace, I see you in the back, Ace. I know y'all really care about the regular season. I'm sorry. I know y'all really don't care about the regular season wins because y'all been doing that the past couple.
Oh, I do.
You know, y'all need to beat them when
in
they
the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yep.
That's when y'all need to beat.
They don't care. They can lose the next 3 games.
You heard what Mahomes said. You heard what Mahomes said yesterday. You want to see
you again.
We'll see y'all again.
We'll see y'all again. Yeah.
I mean, that's what the Bills were saying after their game too. Even like press conference, Josh Allen was like, "Last I checked, 9 wins ain't enough to win or go to the playoffs." So
he said that.
We got more work to do.
I'm on the Mahomes hating tour, and whoever can beat them can beat them. I'm tired of this, man. I got to deal with this dude for the next 7-8 years.
I know.
Started. Now, he's in there. He got 3 rings.
Mahomes continue to struggle, even though he threw 3 touchdowns yesterday. They threw 2 interceptions in that game.
He's still the best quarterback in football. That's what's crazy.
In my violin, just playing.
Hey, your Steelers are playing well too.
He is not the best quarterback in football.
Who is?
He's not. He's not.
He's not.
Right
he leads the league in interceptions.
Huh?
He leads the league in interceptions.
I don't care what he is. He's still gonna go to the AFC Championship and be waiting for his next.
It's not because
he's not the best. He's not the best quarterback in the league this year.
That they going to the AFC Championship.
Listen, just because you have a good regular season record don't mean nothing. We got to see you in the playoffs. I'm not putting that past them. This is a bad season for him. Fine, we'll see what you're made of when it comes to playoff time. And I guarantee you, they'll be ready.
Somebody just joined us.
Yeah, I see him.
Well, then that's the reason.
Sir himself, BJ. Who is that? I hope the Ravens in the Steelers game is the next game. Let's go.
Yep.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time.
At the quarter now.
First of all, I know this your network. This your whole. Let the winners speak first. So Sharon, you got the floor right now.
Man, fuck Sharon, man.
Come on, BJ.
This is my show. Don't come in here.
Listen,
wait a minute. Hold up. Did he just say fuck Sharon? Oh, okay. Well, hold up.
Hey, yo, she came in.
Hold up. Let me bring my towel. See, I was trying to leave my towel. Right for you, but you said you're gonna say fuck Sharon. I'm gonna bring out both my towels, both my towels.
Not both the towels.
Anyway, what's your question, June? What's your question?
18-16 over the Baltimore Ravens. Sharon, last Monday, it was somebody that in here that made some picks. You know, we're gonna talk about his picks too. My co-host made his picks. He said he's gonna pick the Ravens.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I know. I clipped it. I saw it.
You clipped it? Okay.
I made a clip of it.
People were saying this might be the year Lamar Jackson get over that hump against the Steelers, and it's the same old story. The Steelers come out on top. Talk about it.
He's only beat us once. So I mean, it is what it is. Every player has a team, or every team has a team. That's their Achilles heel.
Yep.
And I feel like for Lamar Jackson, it's us. The Chiefs a little bit too, but us even more. But let me first say this. I'll take the win any way we get it, but we did not play a very good game. All right. So let me just get that out of the way. So if you think I'm just going to sit here and just rah and say we were all that, we weren't. We were lucky to win the game because we made a lot of big mistakes. And well, it is a rivalry. But we the last 10 years we've really been smoking them, but it's still a rivalry. But anyway, so about this game. We beat them and didn't even score a touchdown. This is the second time we've done this season where we won with no touchdowns. Yeah. That's not a good thing, folks. Some people say that that's a good no. This is not basketball where if your shot's not falling, you can just play good defense and then consider it a good game. It doesn't work that way in football. Okay. Ugly is ugly. And if you don't, and this is the AFC, this ain't the NFC, this is the AFC. So you got to get your stuff right now. And see the rest of our schedule, we got like the third hardest schedule in the league. The rest of our schedule is hard and it's only going to get rougher. Yeah. So whatever those little kinks are, you're going to have to work it out. We are missing Highsmith badly. But it was good to get Herbig back. And the defense was swarming, but our offense needs to be more consistent and more deadly. That's what it is. So we got the defense clicking, but we got to get that offense more consistent. So one thing that was glaring to me that Baltimore kept doing, do they know who TJ Watt is? Do they know he's number 90? Why did they keep on allowing him to go around that edge like that? With not even no single, let alone no double team, no single team a few times. I was like,
I highlighted that game when he.
I mean, where's the lineman? Where are they at? Yeah, and he was able to just really walk over there and kick the shit out of Derrick Henry, which I was cheering about that. That was my favorite play of the whole game is when he just stopped him like a truck. And I loved it. I was literally dancing in my living room. Anytime anybody puts Derrick Henry on the ground, I'm celebrating. So this is the way it is.
Hey, I got a question for Sir BJ himself. In the words and the voice and my Ron Thomas voice. What happened, baby?
So first of all, let's rewind. Y'all know I always talk shit when the Ravens and Steelers play, but this week I really didn't say much of anything. I said it was going to be like a 7-9 victory or some shit like that. Even when Dennis was like, "I'm going for the Ravens," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really want this game. I want the one that's in Baltimore because Lamar struggled." And that's why they lost. That's exactly what he said. Lamar struggled versus the Steelers for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what it is. Like, he gets scared, he gets nervous. It's something in the air. I don't know what it is, but like that shit was just crazy.
It's the towel.
Derrick Henry.
It's the towel.
Derrick Henry fumbled, and early they was like, "Oh, the Derrick Henry fumbled." Like, man, everybody was fucking up.
The towel.
Everybody was out there motherfucking fucking up. Except the defense. Defense finally showed up. But and then I said it at the same time, like the Steelers don't have no high-powered offense. Like, they just managed the game, and like Pickens was cooking them motherfuckers over there. Boy, he was cooking them. Boy, they couldn't stop Pickens, save his motherfucking life. But the Steelers won the game, like they always do. I don't know why we can't. I don't know why
Shout
we
out
didn't
to
run Derek.
Wait a
Why we
minute.
didn't run?
I know we talked.
What
I know we.
the hell happened to your kicker? What happened to him? I thought he was supposed to be the greatest of all time.
Justin Tucker.
He's
Justin
the
Tucker
GOAT.
been
What
off.
happened to the GOAT?
Justin Tucker been off
This is
all
the
year.
first time. Yo, good point.
He been inconsistent this year and like half of last year. He been inconsistent. But I mean, you getting up there in age, and there. I mean,
Well, he better retire if he want to save his GOAT status.
I don't think he can do that.
Hey, I know you, Sharon. You brought up T.J. Watt, but I think the defensive player of the game was the former Raven.
Oh,
he ain't do shit.
I was about to get to him. But go ahead.
Bro,
go ahead, BJ. Go ahead and talk about him, BJ, and how he didn't do shit.
Motherfucker was just in the. He just happened to be in the right spot for a few plays. Motherfucker was he ain't felt like that. Out of here.
Wow.
Well, I guess you pretty pissed off at him or something, or didn't.
I ain't never hit him like that.
Yo,
I
10
love him.
tackles. Yeah, 10 tackles, 3 solos, 1 TFL.
But he was just in the right spot at the right time, huh, BJ?
Oh
yeah, you know how it goes.
He just happened to be there. This accidentally came his way. No.
Oh man. All right, Pittsburgh.
Y'all just need to admit you shouldn't have let him go. But instead of admitting it, you just want to hate on him.
We couldn't pay. We already paid Roquan. He had to walk.
Well, hell, did nobody tell y'all to pay Roquan first? Did nobody tell y'all to do that? Did nobody tell you to do all that?
Another team in that division gonna be in the same situation. Cincinnati Bengals.
Did nobody tell y'all to give that man that too much money that you couldn't pay Patrick Queen?
All right. Pittsburgh is on a short week though. They turn around on Thursday and play.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like having a short week after playing the Ravens. That's just crazy. That was terrible.
He only ran fucking Derrick Henry 13 fucking times and shit. Like this shit crazy. He ain't touched the ball.
That's because he kept getting hit. He was feeling the heat. That he couldn't run more than 13 times because they were pounding his ass like they should have. Oh man, did he have his cane on the sideline? Did they rub him down with some Bengay in between trees? I can't stand.
All right, next game, the Broncos. Who expected this?
Man, I did not see that.
Who expected this?
Hey, Dennis. Remember when I came in the Zoom and I was like, damn, I just benched Anthony Richardson for Bo Nix, and Czar and Ace was like, what he says, a sucker born every day, or something like that. Was a stupid ass move. They going on fuck wrong with him.
Hey, 38.
Make sure I'm watching Wednesday.
My thing is this: if we could play in the NFC South for every single game of the season, shit, we'd be 17-0.
Yeah, I don't understand everybody in the South, right?
Listen, I don't. We blew all of them out. Yeah. I don't understand how we can have such a good game against the Falcons, who is a competitive team, but then 2 weeks ago we get blown out by the Ravens, and then we barely lose to the Chiefs. I don't understand Sean Payton. He frustrates me so much. We're not a talented team, but our defense is a top 5 defense. So you got pieces, and Bo Nix is not the issue with our offense. We can't score in the red zone, which is something that we do against worse teams as far as defense. So I'm looking at it like, why can't we have this out? And there's no way we only put up 10 points against that Ravens defense. I got the Falcons defense being better than y'all defense this year. BJ, I'm sorry. So why can't we do this against the better team?
Falcons.
If the Ravens are better than us and they beat us by 7, I shake their hand and go home. It is what it is. But when you get blown out like that, it was disrespectful. I don't understand, Sean Payton.
Sir, there's a saying out there: Falcons ain't won a game since Young Thug been home.
But listen, Bo Nix.
And Ryan, who owe you money? Right in the chat. Who owe you money?
Listen. Bo Nix is definitely up there for Rookie of the Year, right behind Jaden Daniels.
So we know
he don't work himself up there now.
Yeah.
I said that yesterday, and you gonna talk about some? No, he not. I said it yesterday for the game started. You told me he not.
What I said was I had Jaden Daniels because offensively
He said what I
they're better.
said.
Yo, hey, yo, you ain't right, yo. I said this yesterday when the game started.
He threw 4 and had a
Yeah.
40 passer rating. So yeah, if he continues like this, and we got an easy schedule coming up, I think the Chargers and the Chiefs are the only two major teams that we got to worry about. I think we have the Colts and Cleveland.
Raiders,
Browns. The Raiders, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna sweep them.
3 games, yeah.
Yeah, but the Chargers and the Chiefs
Yeah,
are the 2 major games.
I ain't saying none of that. I ain't saying I'm gonna sweep nobody.
Yeah.
I play everybody each week. Whoever I play that week, that's gonna beat. That's what I say.
You better not lose to the Raiders.
You bet. You play week to week, Dennis.
Hey, and it's
Week
a
to week.
division
It's a
game.
week to week league.
Listen,
November really shows who your team is.
Shout out to Cody Barton. Listen, he's working his way up the depth charts. He had a great game against the Saints. He had a pick, and I think he had a sack against Kirk Cousins. So, man, he's working his way up. We're back. We're in top 10 defense. We're not top 5. We gave all the points to the Ravens.
You guys are playing. You guys are playing crazy.
In the chat.
Yeah. We got.
That's who owe you money. Oh, I forgot you was in this joint. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Justin Simmons was piping him up pre-game too, and but I could see where his frustration came at, like getting rocked like that. But he said, "No, I still bang with Denver. I feel like we shouldn't have let him go, but we got the whole situation with Russ. We still paying him and stuff. It's messed up. I wanted him to at least get to the playoffs. He's never been to the playoffs with us, so it is what it is. I don't have nothing ill will against him. Like he was saying, Denver, we're gonna go in there and fuck them up and all that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to say that. You're supposed to rile your team up. I think he's still one of the best cover safeties in the league. So good window.
Next one. Let's keep it moving. We got a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, let's talk about them sorry ass Packers.
This was another one of my picks right here. I took the Bears. Look at this bullshit right here.
Why the hell did you take the Bears?
That's what I'm saying, Sharon.
I took the Bears because they should have won this game.
No, they shouldn't.
The Packers barely beat these Bulls. The Packers was looking terrible, and Jordan Love, as expected, did Jordan Love thing.
Go ahead. Hold.
I had Green Bay. I had Green Bay winning by a point.
I let everybody talk when they can't talk. Josh.
Talk your shit, Josh.
Okay, so really,
I can't hear him.
Can't hear you.
oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay, so first of all, we know we had Jair Alexander in for like 5 plays, so he wasn't really in, and also Brandon, don't talk, cause you know what happened. Y'all can't even beat the Steelers. So, that's what I was saying. I don't think that Preston Smith trade was a good trade at all. Do not think. That pass rush was horrible. Only I think 2 or 3 sacks, which only came in that one drive at that end of the game, which was good. But the pass defense, I don't know what that one play where DeAndre Swift just shook McKinley.
Oh yeah, for that
Woo! Right out of shoes, didn't he? Woo! That's listen. You gotta be from Philly to do something like that. You understand?
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Sit your ass.
Shook me right out of shoes.
I was just saying, like, it's rush deep. We allowed Caleb Williams to rush for 70 yards.
Wow, crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, we also, the special teams came through at the end because they had a chance to win the game, and the block field goal at the end definitely helped the Packers.
I know the Chicago fans are like mad at the head coach for the way he wasted so much time and then decided to take a timeout. He could have ran 2 more plays or something. Like I know they talking about that in Chicago media today. I know they was, and I know he getting fired immediately. So and now you're gonna have a quarterback doing the same thing, going with a new coach, second year. It's just recycling circle, man. This is what it is.
Kudos to the Packers, man. They own the Bears. Own the Bears.
11-0.
They still own them. No Aaron Rodgers, and they still on him.
Still on. Oh man. Talking about the NFC North, man. The Vikings going to Tennessee and pull out a 10-point victory over the Tennessee Titans. I don't know what's going on in the Titans, man. Do they need a new quarterback?
Yeah.
They do.
Quarterback. They just need a new offense.
Yeah. But it starts with the quarterback. So
Their defense is good. But you wouldn't know that because they're on the field too much. But their offense, terrible. And their head coach is an offensive guy.
You got all three teams right now. Of course, Detroit is right now. I think Detroit's the best team in football since Whistling took an L. So,
yeah,
but
they've been the best team in football for about a month.
Yeah.
Next. All right, we got the Dolphins being up on the Raiders as expected, 34-19. Like Miami getting the offense going again. 2 wins in a row.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't getting going. They was barely fucking winning.
They scored 34 points. That ain't nothing.
Right.
It's the Raiders, number one. Two, they could have their offense not clicking like we normally like we used to seeing. Shut your ass up too. We beat y'all, motherfucker. The offense is not two of them is not clicking. Two of them is not clicking like we expect them to. They hype two up coming back and all that, and they just slow rolling it right now. Like they're slow rolling it. The Dolphins, they put too much money in that shit. They supposed to be high power. They supposed to be putting up 50 points every goddamn game.
Wasn't this supposed to be Tyreek Hill last year? Wasn't he talking about this was last year?
Yeah.
All he's doing is setting up his Hall of Fame of what's the name resume.
We talk about that right now. We almost out of time. Yeah, keep going.
Rams 28-22 over the Patriots.
Shout out to Drake May.
Drake May is that dude.
He's tough, bro. He is tough.
What? Y'all shouting out the wrong dude. Shout out to Cooper Kupp. What's wrong with y'all?
What you mean?
I always drink out of my Cooper Kupp. What's wrong with y'all?
We know about Cooper Kupp. That game should not have been close. Drake May was impressive.
Yeah, he was impressive, but you always drink out of your Cooper Kupp.
Going to England. Just give him a couple more years.
Yeah, and put some talent around that young man.
And the line.
Drake May over Bo Nix.
He needs a line back there badly.
You're not that goofy. You're not that goofy.
All right, next, Josh. Next one, Josh.
Yo, who haven't they blown out this year? Who haven't they blown out this year?
But to be fair, but to be fair, the Bills blew out the Jaguars too. So
yes, true. But yeah, you said they did blow out Tampa Bay. They lost Tampa. So, I've been arguing for the last 3 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, I was wrong. Yo, Detroit is the best team in football.
Yeah,
I'm like, because they were undefeated, so I had to get a nod to the team. I was wrong. Detroit is the best team in football.
Yeah.
It's hands down.
I see Ace in here earlier. He said Dan Campbell. We talking about Mike Tomlin and Jim Harbaugh for Coach of the Year. Dan Campbell is definitely one.
I think Mike. I think I was on mute then, but I think Mike should get it because they tore up that entire quarterback room and brought in the two that had fallen down from other teams, and then he still got them having 8 wins on the year. Yeah. Come on, what are we talking about? Mike should be hands down.
Russ looks so happy over there. I'm so proud of him.
I give y'all what y'all saying over there. That was cool, but I don't care what nobody say. Since the Saints fired their coach, Dylan Walker's been on fire.
Rizzy.
Yeah.
Rizzy. They got that Riz over there. As the young boys say when they gonna go talk to a girl, I got Riz. They got that Riz.
A good game coming up in 3 weeks. Well, 4 weeks by the schedule is Bills are going to be at the Lions. Should be a really good one.
Shootout, man. That's gonna be a shootout.
Prayers up. Prayers up for Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence about to have a whole new coaching staff again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are we praying for him? He got paid.
It's not gonna help him any. He's just not a good quarterback. I keep telling
He's
people
just not a
that.
good quarterback.
We don't know that yet.
Nobody
we
wants
don't know that
to.
yet.
What do we got in that? What do we? Yeah.
He has the talent. We don't know that yet. We'll see what he does.
No, we know.
Or a better coach.
I mean, but back to what's on the screen. The Saints, they're playing better, but now that they've got rid of Dennis Allen, that's for dang sure.
Yeah, Taysom Hill. Whoever had Taysom Hill in fantasy,
Yo,
I had him as my tight end.
Tell you what, I got lucky. I got lucky. My opponent left him on the bench.
Oh wow.
Taysom Hill is a baller. He is a baller.
He had a $180, 5 catches for 88 yards.
He had like 45 points in fantasy.
Yeah,
He's scrappy.
50 something in some places. Next one. Let's go.
There you go, Dan.
Thursday night football. You had the Eagles. 26 to
Go
18.
Birds.
Washington Commanders. Talk about it then. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley, man, a great addition.
Jeez,
You know what I mean?
jeez.
Shout out to the thank you, Giants. Thank you, Giants. That's all.
I just muted him. I just muted him because this is my show. He's not going to
Listen. Is this the year of the revenge? This the year, like Russ beat us. Well, he didn't play, but you know they got to win. They gave the game ball to him. This is the year of revenge. It is. This is the year of revenge, yo. It is. This is crazy, yo. Year of revenge, man.
But you're right. You're right. You're right, Dan. Your Philly fans are pretty good out there saying that at the end of the game.
And I told you, give Vic Fangio some time. He will get y'all together, and y'all pass defense will be much better.
I do have to make apologize. Yeah. I apologize. I will be apologizing every week to Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio, I'm sorry. I love you, Jalen Hurts, my tribal chief.
There you go.
You can't blitz all the time, but he doesn't blitz as much. But he sends weird packages in his coverage to get at the quarterback. But when it comes down to passing coverage, yo, he's a genius, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, I got something for. How about everybody start laughing at the Jets?
Oh, the Jets. Oh.
Yeah.
We just blew out the Colts.
Yeah, I'm watching this.
Let the Jets die slowly. You hear me?
It's
the
beautiful.
Jets and the Giants.
Everybody was crowning the Jets.
Building.
Everybody was crowning the Jets as Super Bowl champions. Look at them.
Right.
Yeah,
they are who I thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they're gonna recover from this. I don't know how they're gonna.
All I got to say about the Jets is free Sauce Gardner. Please free him.
I was gonna say free Garrett Wilson too.
I was ready to say Garrett Wilson too. Like, get him out of there.
And y'all can say that, but Sauce is my boy.
Next one. All right, this is the rest of the scoreboard for this week. We pretty much went over all the games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
the list.
Hold on.
What list is this?
That's last week. Calm down, Derek.
Last week.
I'm about to say, hey, June, this
damn, boy.
Week 10 performance.
Disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, week 11.
Motherfucker almost jumped off the Empire State Building.
Yes. You know what it is? You got to put that on there. Last week's list.
Yeah, you got to put that on there. Yeah.
No, you ain't got to put it on there. Derek got
I have no idea.
It's cool. I don't run down here. You right. Don't put him on there.
So what? That's the top 10 from week 10?
You right.
Is that what it is?
You right.
Yeah, that's last week's list. Yeah.
Week 10 performances. Week 10 performances.
Okay.
All right. Next. All right. This is the week 12 sheet of the games.
We looking at them.
He said they look worse.
We gonna destroy Cleveland.
Sorry about that, Anthony.
Poor Cleveland.
Game. And Jameis Winston almost threw for 400 on the Saints yesterday too.
Yeah.
If you had him or Jerry Jeudy on your fantasy team,
he's not the problem.
Nope.
Then who's the problem now?
He's not the problem with Cleveland.
It's the defense. It's the defense. They not really got major injuries on that defense side of the ball neither, but they're getting gashed.
Yeah.
Every week by week, every week. So
they're unprepared.
Mm.
This is mainly this is mainly a coaching issue with
Yeah, it's
Cleveland.
coaching issue. Yep.
That's my opinion. It's not necessarily talent. It's coaching and conditioning.
How about next month? How about next Monday night? We got the Harbaugh Bowl.
Oh yeah, that should be a good one. The Ravens and the Chargers.
Sharon, they don't understand, Sharon. The Browns always got talent. Every year they got talent.
Mm-hmm.
They got talent that's why they beat the Browns. They beat the Ravens ass without a quarterback. Like I'm telling you, at least once a year.
It's
every year, yo. Like
it's a culture.
It's that AFC North. It's that AFC North football.
No.
No,
I'm
it's
talking about the Browns. Period.
No, I know, but I'm saying how they beat you guys. I mean, yeah.
Hey, June, I'm calling it right now. Y'all beating Tampa.
The
they're
Browns
not real.
always got a good lineman.
I'm calling
not
it right
with
now.
Tommy. Not with Tommy.
Tommy DeVito brings the mob in, and they come in with the win.
Hey,
you heard it here first.
Hey, look, I just want them to be competitive, right? I want to be a competitive game.
They're not beating Tampa Bay.
They're not beating Tampa.
I want them to lose at the end.
Ain't nobody scared of them.
You want the one pick.
Ain't nobody scared of them. Ain't nobody scared. Tell them, Ron. Ain't nobody scared of them.
To win games, all right.
Hey, well, what's the upset of the week, y'all? What's
Right
the upset?
Ooh.
Huh?
Chicago.
Chargers over the Ravens.
I might take Chicago over Minnesota.
Log the fuck out there.
Chargers over the Ravens. If we play like we played against Baltimore, then it might be the Raiders over us. But I doubt it. I think we're gonna get them, yo.
Hey, listen, y'all asking about upsets.
Denver and Las Vegas, y'all had a bit of a contentious rivalry over the last 4 years.
That better not be. That better not be close.
Carolina go and beat Kansas City.
Oh my God.
Nah, I doubt that.
Come on. No way.
Indianapolis beat Detroit. I see Indianapolis beating Detroit.
No, my upset is Dallas. Dallas beating Washington.
That's not a big upset.
Well, yeah, it is. With Cooper Rush.
They better not lose to those Cowboys this season. What?
It's not a big upset. I mean,
they gonna put 50 on them. I said it. They gonna put 50 on them.
I wouldn't say that's the upset.
They gonna put 50 on them.
Log out there.
Put 50 on them. Ain't nobody scared of the Cowboys this year.
Hey, Dirk,
yeah, I see you over there, Josh. With the way San Francisco's playing right now, I don't know if that's an upset either.
Well,
Arizona, I see them beating Seattle.
Well, that's not an upset.
Look, they winning the division. What you mean you see them beat Seattle?
I mean, it's a division. I mean,
they're leading the division. That's not an upset.
I'm sold on Arizona's offense.
Put yourself on mute, Derek.
I'm sold on Arizona's offense. But Seattle's still tough, bro. They're still one of the tougher teams in the league.
You think the Giants? You think the Giants with a new quarterback could beat Tampa Bay?
I was bullshit. I after Ron and us beat what's the name? The Tampa's probably gonna win that game. I'm piping it up. If y'all do, boy, it's gonna be on. AB better show. Boy, that's three people you lost in this joint.
We got 6 minutes. What do we got?
Next. All right. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's the NFC.
It's week 12. We got to start looking at playoff picture. Right now, that's how the AFC looking right now.
There you are. 3C. Who has seen that coming?
With that Chief loss, too.
I did.
With that Chief loss too, and now get a lot of teams competing for that number one spot in that AFC.
Oh, it's pretty much Bills and Steelers.
Bills and Steelers, yes, because the Steelers still got to play the Chiefs.
Yep.
Christmas.
I need to
yes. So a
I
lot.
don't know if Texans can get back into that one seed. They have 4 losses.
Yeah, and they better not lose tonight.
Oh man,
they're gonna dig themselves a hole.
I'm not looking forward to that Chiefs game. Not at all.
That's gonna be a pretty good game.
No, y'all listen. As long as y'all keep it competitive defensively, y'all should be able to stay with them, man. Don't be scared of them, bro.
I'm not scared of them, but we haven't beaten them in how many years?
I understand that, but listen, we got one of them last year.
The Chiefs have been flirting with a lot for a while.
Yeah. There you see the teams that's still in it: the Colts, the Dolphins, and
Sharon, where y'all play them at, Sharon?
It's in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh. It's at home.
Oh yeah, y'all win
that. Be going crazy.
And that's the early Christmas game too.
That's the early
Christmas day.
It's on Christmas Day, Dennis. It's on Christmas Day.
Ooh, that's definitely
the Yinders will be hyped up for that one.
and we rarely play on Christmas. So,
what's the late one? What's the late game?
The Ravens and Texans.
Oh, Ravens. Yeah.
That's
And
a
they
good
just
one.
announced Beyonce performing at halftime. And
Oh
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, last time what happened when she
Oh
was
yeah.
there.
And as you can see, the Lions
Hey,
number one.
BJ, you hate this.
we should have.
that.
I said we should have Sierra performing at our game on Christmas.
No, y'all go ahead Taylor Swift.
That's gonna make y'all lose.
No,
You
we
know
don't
you can't
need
stand
no
it when
damn
she go
Taylor
pick up
Swift.
behind.
We need Sierra. We need
That's gonna make
Sierra.
Russ lose. That's gonna make Russ lose. Every time she do something stupid, he do something stupid. Come on, focus, focus, Russ. Focus.
No, Russ is focused.
All right, Josh. Come on, Josh. We got 4 more minutes. Open discussion. So, what I wanted to talk about open discussion, as y'all see today, the Giants bitch Daniel Jones. Look, I think it was time to move on. It's time to move on. I think we signed a 4-year deal or a couple of years ago.
You can get out of it next year.
Yeah, and get out of it next year, and that's what they doing. They playing it safe, man. So they going with Tommy DeVito. The rest, I don't know if it's still gonna be the rest of the year. But you know why I'm mad about this? With this decision right here. Why did you sign Drew Lock if you're gonna go with the third string quarterback? Like, why you sign Drew Lock?
Well, I think they signed him because they didn't think that he was gonna be that bad, but he's still bad.
Yeah. Oh my God. It just wastes the money. Like
It's
money
crazy.
you
And then we had such high
could
hopes
have
for Drew.
used on Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, we had such high hopes for Drew Lock, yo. We did.
Money you could have used on Saquon Barkley, but you let him go.
Well, you know, it's the Giants. You know,
You did not only let him go, you let him go to your division rival. Of all teams, the Eagles. That's crazy.
I gotta sit there and continue to watch him go off every week.
That's crazy. Is this worse than the TO trade to Dallas?
yeah. I think it's worse.
Eagles were still competitive at the TO.
They were
competitive.
And they were rocking them too. What's the name? What's TO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else y'all want to talk about in open discussion, but we just don't have that much time left. We still got to.
I want to talk about this Cowboys and this San Francisco Green Bay game next week. Who y'all got? Because I'm a little torn on this one. I'm not
Talk
really
to
sure.
Joshua. Talk to Joshua. Let her know what the fuck going on.
Oh boy.
Green Bay won by 20.
You on your papa stuff.
Whoa.
Your papa will give you a little drink
Not
too.
necessarily.
Long Island iced teas. Don't drink them Long Island iced
You know
teas.
what? This might be the year I might, because the San Fran is nowhere near where they were last year. No. I'm a little disappointed.
All right, let's move on to our top quarterbacks real
Hey,
quick.
Joshua, write down the timestamp, Joshua. 57 minutes, Joshua.
All right.
Who's the best quarterback this week?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Oh, hands down, number one. Yeah, hands down, number one. Number two, who's the second best quarterback?
Bo Nix, homie.
Yes.
4
Bo
touchdowns.
Nix.
Russell Wilson.
Bo Nix.
Russell Wilson.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
You tripping.
There ain't no Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. They didn't score a touchdown. What?
He ain't scored a damn touchdown.
He didn't have to score a touchdown. He still
Sorry,
was.
Bo Nix is number two.
As long as that W in that column.
Yeah, that's all that counts, right? Who was the worst quarterback from this weekend?
He moved them chains. That's all
Aaron Rodgers.
Nah,
My
Aaron,
ass, motherfucker. You got all that shit done, and you can't even get a fucking win.
I don't think it's Aaron. I'm thinking somebody else that had a real bad game.
I don't feel sorry for him at all.
I was gonna say Mac Jones.
Couldn't happen to a better person.
Yeah, probably Mac Jones. Yeah, if y'all want to throw Aaron Rodgers in there, we could. All right, next, let's preview this game. Who y'all have winning tonight?
Houston.
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 That was quick.
Yeah.
Ain't giving Dallas a fighting chance.
Nah.
No.
Home.
Yeah.
No, I actually think Dallas gonna win.
I mean, for the seating purposes, I'd love to keep them down there. So yeah, I mean, I would love that.
That's what they're going to do when the coin toss.
Yeah.
Maybe so, but that's who I picked. I picked the Cowboys, and the reason why is because the Texans don't look fabulous either, guys.
No, they don't.
They don't look like a juggernaut either.
But they get their guy back tonight, Sharon. Nico Collins is back in that lineup.
But he's well, he's not the difference maker that they want every game that he's been in. No. So I mean, I can't look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys
every game is a game of matchups, and so I looked at how they match up, and even with the backup quarterback, Dallas has a chance to win. So
DeRon Bland fell out, right? I think he his foot, and it was something else.
He was supposed to come back. I don't know.
Yeah.
45-18. Man, you out of your
Cowboys didn't score no damn 18 points.
I like the way I like that.
Texas not scoring no 45 either.
Shit, Texas can score 45.
No, they're not scoring 45 tonight.
I think it's gonna be like 30. It's gonna be 30 to like 15.
I was gonna say, yeah.
The Cowboys get one touchdown with Cooper Rush. They better kick field goals like the Steelers did. That's about it. Cooper Rush don't move the fucking. If you want to fucking win, pick Trey Lance in the goddamn game.
He doesn't move the needle either.
Cowboys winning. Cowboys winning.
What's the point of having them then? What's the point of having them then if you ain't gonna try them out?
It's gonna be a 1-point game. They're gonna win by 1.
All right, y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, Sherry, you're always welcome. Anytime on Jones.
No, she not. No, don't lie to her like that. She ain't always fucking welcome.
Hey, throw that towel up. That's what Jake said last week. I don't know if you watched the show last week. He had that dead commander shit on the screen. That's what
I saw it.
Yeah.
I watched that whole show. I was like, let them talk all the shit they want.
Talking.
Look, same time, same place. Next week, we right here. Jones Monday Quarterback, 7 p.m. right here on the SamzSportz Multimedia Network. Off the Top Sports Radio is on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tune into that. We're going to have a lot more to talk about football, NFL, college football, and all that, and high school football too. So tune into that. Then, right after Off the Top go off, you go to Talk Your Wish Tuesday with Ron and my guy, the ignorant thinker, Dennis Holmes himself. So definitely tune into that. Then, on Wild Wednesday, we going off on Wild Wednesday, man. BJ.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that sorry ass Bo Nix performance and shit.
Oh shit. Hey, that's pretty much it for this week. Deuces, we out.